Hello everyone, the Snowman here, and a quick video today to go over what exactly is a protected ranking in the sport of tennis. The basic idea of a protected ranking is to help tennis players who are returning from long-term injuries, or maybe on the WTA Tour they're returning from a pregnancy. This is because on the ATP and WTA Tours, rankings are done on a 12-month basis. So a player's ranking is only as good as their performance in the last 12 months. Again, rankings are a 12-month snapshot. If you didn't know that, you can check out my Tennis Rankings Explained video. But the point is, you could be a top 10 player, tear an ACL, you go out for a month, and then your ranking is completely destroyed. That is where protected rankings enter the equation. So when players are injured for a minimum of 6 months, they can request a protected ranking, and the protected ranking takes a player's average ranking during their first 3 months of the injury or when they were out. So an example, Andy Murray, he's currently ranked 125th in the world in singles. He just returned in 2019 from a major hip surgery. He was out a long time. He's using his protected ranking for a tournament in 2020, which would his PR is number 2 because that was his average the first 3 months he was out. So he's using that protected ranking to gain access for himself and his country, Great Britain, to get into the ATP Cup in January 2020. He's able to do that because of the protected ranking. Now, the PR, though, it doesn't last forever. So if a player is out 12 months, if they're injured 12 months or longer, you can use the protected ranking for the first 12 tournaments that a player plays in, and then it runs out. So same thing on the WTA Tour, then players returning from an injury or maybe a maternity break can request a PR, and they can use it for up to 3 years or 12 tournaments, whichever comes first. Very important to note, though, that this protects their rankings. It allows them to enter tournaments if they're not given a wild card. However, it does not protect their seeding. So the protected ranking gets them into the tournaments. You don't retain the seeding, though, and for certain tournaments they have their own seeding. For example, Serena Williams, she just returned from pregnancy back in February of 2018. She was unseeded at the 2018 French Open, but was given a seeding of 25 at Wimbledon. That's because those events, they do their own seeding, so that's completely up to the discretion of the individual tournaments. Just remember, though, the protected ranking, it gets you in, but you may have a tough draw. It does not protect your seeding. So yeah, one more time to summarize, just think of the protected ranking as a way for when a player gets hurt or they're pregnant, when they go away for a while and their hard-earned ranking is just washed away. The protected ranking is kind of meant to help them get back on their feet for the first 12 tournaments back, gets them back in the groove, and otherwise, because the rankings are done off of a 12-month basis, it would be pretty harsh to not have something like this in place. So that is what the protected ranking is. If you found this video informational or helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back soon. Cheers.